Hey little dudes, you are so lucky this week because you only have to look at my face one time this week, which is cool. And thank goodness that you don't have to watch so many videos anymore, which is also cool. So this video is for your weekly work pack, and I'm going to talk to you about your maths tasks for your weekly work pack. I've only given you one task for your maths learning this week because it's a big one. Basically, you guys are going to be designing and planning your trip around the world. So you guys are going to go on an imaginary trip to wherever you want to in the whole world. And you could travel to lots of places in the world. So if I was going to go on a world trip, basically I think I would start by doing a tour of America first. So I would fly to North America and I would buy a car and I would drive all around North America. And then I'd sell my car. Then I'd get a flight to South America. I'd travel all the way down South America. Then I'd probably fly to Asia. And I would absolutely go to Japan. Japan is one of my dream destinations. So I'm definitely going to fly to Japan. I'd love Bali. So I've got to fly there and visit my best friend who lives there. Also, I've got to see my best friend who lives in Canada as well, so I'm going to do that while I'm in North America. Where else do I want to go? I really want to go back to India. I'd love to go back to India and do a yoga retreat out there. I really want to go to Antarctica once in my life. I don't know quite why, because there's nothing there, but I really want to try and see if I can go to Antarctica. I'd love to climb Mount Everest as well, so that's on my list. Where would you guys like to go? And what would you like to do? Okay, so your math task for this week, is to plan your itinerary. So that means including loads of time learning. So you guys need to know the times you're flying to places, need to know the time difference between places. So plan your itinerary first. That is a big job. That will probably take you 2 whole days to do that job. Second job is to plan your budget. So you need to know how much money you're going to need to buy your flights, how much money you're going to need to spend on accommodation. You're going to need to know how much money you're going to need for food, and then for any leisure activities you want to do. Like if I'm going to be climbing Mount Everest, then I'm going to need a whole lot of money to buy a whole lot of gear to make sure that I'm safe for my trip. So you guys need to factor in all of those bits and bobs, which is also a really, really big job. You can present your learning by either doing a PowerPoint, maybe doing a poster, maybe you could make a little board game all about your world trip, and maybe you could make your punishment you losing money, and maybe you could make a reward for doing well at the game to gain more money. Don't know, maybe there's a cool way of doing a board game about this activity. It's up to you to find a fun and creative way to do this. The thing I want to make super, super clear is that you have to show me your maths working out. So if you're doing any addition sums to find out how much money you're going to need to spend, I want to see you working. If you're doing any subtraction sums to find out how much money you may have lost doing an activity, I want to see that subtraction sum. If you're doing any time learning, I want to see any working out that you did for that. Okay, I need to see your working out for this activity. By the end of the week, on Friday, I want to see your finished board game, presentation, poster, whatever you do. I want to see that finished product. Good luck. Have fun with it. It's a hard, fun, challenging, crazy project. Get experimental with it. You might need to do a bit of research, I think. So you need to ask your mum and dad for parent supervision while you access the internet. Remember, be safe.